Imagine packing bags for a dream vacation only to find out you're not welcome. Today, we delve into the top 10 countries where Americans are not particularly welcome in 2024. In an era of increasing globalization and cultural exchange, it is critical to have a keen understanding and respect for the places we travel to. Countries are not just landscapes and buildings, they are living, breathing entities with their own customs, traditions, and sensitivities. Therefore, it's always wise to do a little homework before hopping on that plane. It can save you from unexpected surprises and even potential danger. Now, if you're as curious as we are about exploring the world and its intricacies, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop us a comment. We love hearing from you, and it helps us create more content that you enjoy. Stay tuned till the end to find out the number 1 country on our list. You may be surprised. Starting off our countdown at number 10, we have Russia. A country of profound history and captivating culture, Russia has long been a destination that sparks intrigue. However, the diplomatic relations between the US and Russia have seen better days, with tensions continuing to rise in recent years. It's not uncommon for American tourists to encounter a certain level of hostility when traveling in Russia due to these strained relations. Incidents ranging from unwelcoming attitudes to outright confrontations have been reported, casting a shadow over the country's otherwise fascinating allure. While many Russians are welcoming and warm-hearted, the geopolitical climate can sometimes spill over into personal interactions. This makes the travel experience less than ideal for Americans, who are often met with skepticism or even outright hostility. Despite its rich history and culture, Russia may not be the warmest welcome for American tourists, but remember, every country has its own charm and unique experiences to offer. It's all about navigating the complexities and embracing the adventure. Coming in at number 9, North Korea. This enigmatic country is known for its tightly controlled society and strict regulations on tourism, particularly for American visitors. Often shrouded in mystery, North Korea presents a stark contrast to the typical holiday destination. Here, the political climate is as unpredictable as it is tense. The government maintains a rigid grip on all aspects of life, making it a uniquely challenging place for outsiders to navigate. Tourism is heavily controlled and monitored, with visitors required to be part of guided tours. You're not allowed to wander off on your own, making it virtually impossible to experience the country beyond the carefully curated image presented by the state. Moreover, American tourists face additional restrictions and are subject to stringent visa requirements, which are often hard to meet. Despite these challenges, North Korea continues to intrigue and fascinate the world with its distinct culture and way of life. North Korea, a place where travel freedom is more of a concept than reality. Making it to number 8, Iran, a country that has been a melting pot of civilizations, cultures, and religions for thousands of years. But beneath its rich history and breathtaking landscapes lies a complex political climate. The tension between the United States and Iran isn't something new. It has been brewing for decades. It's worth noting that this tension isn't merely political. It has seeped into the everyday lives of people, sometimes impacting tourists. There have been incidents where American tourists have been treated with hostility and, in some extreme cases, even detained. These events are sporadic yet concerning, making travel advisories often suggest Americans to rethink their travel plans to Iran. However, it's important to remember that these instances don't define the entirety of Iran or its people. Many Iranians are warm, welcoming, and just as curious about American culture as we are about theirs. Iran, a country of immense historical significance, but potentially hostile to American tourists. At number 7, we have Venezuela. Now, Venezuela is a country of striking natural beauty, but it's also a land of stark contrasts. The economic situation is dire, with hyperinflation making everyday living a challenge for its citizens. This economic crisis has led to an increase in crime rates, making security a significant concern for visitors. Moreover, the political landscape is fraught with diplomatic tension. relations between the United States and Venezuela have been strained for years, leading to a cold reception for American visitors. The U.S. government even advises its citizens to reconsider travel to Venezuela due to crime, civil unrest, poor health infrastructure, and arbitrary arrest and detention of U.S. citizens. Despite its breathtaking landscapes and rich cultural heritage, the current state of affairs in Venezuela makes it an unwelcome destination for many Americans. It's a place where the safety concerns, unfortunately, overshadow its natural beauty. And so, we have Venezuela, a country where safety concerns overshadow its natural beauty. So halfway through our list at number 6, Cuba. This vibrant Caribbean island, known for its white sand beaches, classic cars, and world-class cigars, has a history of political tension with the United States. This tension stems from Cold War politics and the embargo enacted in the early 60s. Although travel restrictions have eased somewhat, American tourists can still face challenges, including limited embassy services and potential hostility. So remember, when traveling to Cuba, you might face more than just a language barrier. Ozhikin, cracking our top 5, Afghanistan. A country of breathtaking landscapes, yet marred by ongoing conflict. The presence of insurgent groups, coupled with political instability, makes it a high-risk destination for Americans. This isn't your typical tourist spot where you take a leisurely stroll around the city. Kidnappings, roadside bombings, and violent crime are, unfortunately, part of the daily life here. Despite its rich history and culture, for now, Afghanistan is a place where the risk outweighs the reward for American tourists. At number 4, Sudan. A land shrouded in the depths of African heritage, Sudan is a country where the echoes of the past reverberate through time. However, beneath the allure of its rich history and cultural tapestry lies a tale of political instability and safety concerns. The country has been grappling with political unrest for years, making it a risky destination for Americans. The U.S. Department of State advises against travel to Sudan due to crime, terrorism, civil unrest, kidnapping, and armed conflict. The political instability has led to numerous safety issues, including sporadic bouts of violence and civil unrest that can occur without warning. Despite its intriguing ancient ruins and the allure of the Nile, the reality of Sudan's present-day situation is far from appealing for American travelers. The continuous political turmoil has cast a long, dark shadow over the country's rich history, making it a place where caution is the watchword for any traveler. Sudan, where the rich history is overshadowed by political unrest. Our top 3 starts with Syria, a land of ancient beauty and rich history, now a country caught in the web of a debilitating civil war. The ongoing conflict has created a hostile environment that makes Syria a perilous destination for American tourists. For years, Syria has been a battleground for clashing ideologies, power struggles, and territorial disputes. This has resulted in a volatile landscape that is fraught with danger. From unexpected skirmishes to sudden airstrikes, the threats are real and ever-present. Moreover, the political tension between the United States and Syria adds an additional layer of risk for American citizens. The U.S. State Department has issued a Level 4 travel advisory for Syria, recommending that Americans avoid all travel to this war-torn nation. Despite its rich cultural heritage and historical significance, the current state of affairs makes Syria a high-risk destination for American travelers. Syria, a country in conflict that poses serious risks for American tourists. Just missing the top spot at number 2, Iraq. As a country steeped in ancient history, Iraq has the potential to be a fascinating destination. However, the ongoing conflict and tumultuous political environment make it a risky venture for American travelers. The U.S. Department of State has issued a Level 4 travel advisory for Iraq, the highest level, advising Americans not to travel there due to terrorism and armed conflict. Kidnapping and violent attacks against foreigners are unfortunately commonplace. The U.S. government's ability to provide emergency services to U.S. citizens throughout Iraq is extremely limited. This, coupled with the fact that the U.S. Embassy's operations are severely restricted, means that help may not be readily available if you get into trouble. All these factors contribute to Iraq's position as the second least welcoming country to Americans. Iraq, a country where the danger for American tourists is all too real. And the number one country where Americans are not welcome is Libya. A nation that has been grappling with political instability and ongoing conflict for years, Libya is a place where safety is a significant concern. The lingering echoes of the Libyan civil war still reverberate through the country, and the unresolved tensions make it a place where Americans, particularly, are not welcomed with open arms. The unstable political climate has led to a lack of control over crime and violence, making it a precarious destination for any traveler. Furthermore, safety issues have been heightened by the presence of armed groups and the risk of terrorism, which have made the country particularly hostile towards foreigners. The U.S. Department of State has issued a Level 4 travel advisory, advising Americans not to travel to Libya due to these security concerns. Libya sadly topping our list as the most unwelcoming place for American tourists in 2024. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to comment below with your thoughts on this list.